taken Buddhist teachings to heart. He is known for his practical approach, warmth, and clarity. So thank you for joining us today. And just a note to those of you who are with us, I will be admitting people as we go, but I'm going to be muted and we will all be muted. Gen Zamling has kindly afforded us an opportunity later on down the road to do more questions. We'll have this on our website, and he has also graciously agreed to respond in that way as well. So today we're just going to do the meditation. It's a time just to experience. We'll do some more questions and something like that down the road. So thank you so much for joining us, and I'm going to mute myself now.
Great. Well, thank you, everyone. Good morning, and it's a pleasure to have you here at KMC Chicago, Kadampa Meditation Center Chicago, where I teach. This is in Oak Park. We have another location in Wicker Park. Obviously, we're closed right now, so we're doing these sessions live stream. So it was a pleasure to be invited to do this session with you today. So yeah, so what I'd like to do is just introduce some essential understandings of what meditation is, to do some meditation together. I imagine maybe some of you have done meditation in various contexts, whether, well, whatever that context may be. So in Buddhist meditation, we understand that meditation is a method to make our mind peaceful and calm. So it's a wonderful thing to imagine that through meditation, one of its main functions or jobs is to make my mind peaceful and calm. So we all need that, whether we're all homebound due to our pandemic or just in life in general. Our mind really needs to learn this essential skill of how to be peaceful and calm. Not just for our sort of day-to-day mental health or well-being, but because through developing our own experience of peace, our own experience of calm, we can then develop far deeper experiences of positivity. So in Buddhism, we say that when our mind is peaceful and calm, we're happy. Do you think that's true? When your mind's peaceful and calm, are you happy? I think most people think about happiness as something very excitable. So when people get some good news, we say, I'm so happy because this good thing is happening to me. Well, certainly we can use the word in that sense, but from a meditator's point of view, real happiness, meaning a stable happiness, a happiness that can last, because good news comes and goes, but our ability to remain at peace and happy within ourselves, I think really comes from an experience of developing that peace within. So from a very introductory level, we can understand that immediately through meditation, we can connect to our own capacity for happiness. We all have a profound capacity for happiness and peace. And I'm pointing to my heart because in Buddhism, we understand that our deepest level of mind is here at our heart. It's not sort of our thinky mind behind our eyeballs in our brain somewhere, that we understand that our real peace comes from our mind at our heart. We call it our root mind, or root consciousness. And so when we meditate, we try to meditate from here. We try to meditate from our heart. In doing so, we can start to readily connect to our own personal capacity for peace and happiness, which then forms the basis of real lasting change. So if we can connect to that, which is, I think, our main job this morning, we'll do some breathing meditation. And then I'd like to introduce you to a meditation called Clarity of Mind. Clarity of Mind. So there's a very special meditation that we can do, whether you're brand new to meditation or you've been doing meditation in other realms, other contexts. But the Clarity of Mind meditation takes this initial experience of peace, which we'll gain through breathing meditation, a bit deeper. Does it sound like fun? I hope so, because it's a lot of fun to start to access a deeper level of peace by understanding that from a Buddhist psychology point of view, our mind is in the nature of like empty space. It's non-physical. And so we imagine that our mind is like a clear sky, a clear sky. So yesterday we had a bright, clear sky. and it was beautiful. I don't know if you noticed it. I certainly did. I went outside, was enjoying the weather, nice, clear blue sky. In this meditation, clarity of mind meditation, we're going to identify a root mind at our heart and imagine that its nature is like a clear sky without any clouds, without any turbulence. And we're going to just rest in that experience of our own clear sky mind. Are you ready? And then we'll talk a little bit about how we can use this experience of our own clear sky mind to deal with difficulties, problems, challenges in daily life. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. In terms of your posture, I see most of you are sitting in a chair, it looks like, some sort of comfortable seat. That's great. So make sure your back is nice and straight without being tense. This just makes it possible for us to stay alert and relaxed at the same time. You can close your eyes gently. Excuse me, you can close your eyes gently or keep them partially open, whatever you prefer. Traditionally, we place our right hand resting in the left with the thumb slightly touching, the right hand in the left. So you can try that if you like. And most importantly, we want just physically to relax. So oftentimes we hold a lot of tension and stress in our body. So we'll just take a few minutes to relax physically before we start our meditation. So just scanning through our body, starting at the top of our head, muscles of your face and neck. Let go of any tension in the muscles of your face, around your eyes, your jaw. Letting those muscles soften and relax. Let the muscles of your throat and neck lengthen, soften, and relax. Let your shoulders drop, letting go of any tension in your upper back and shoulders. As you breathe through your nose, if you can, breathing gently and naturally through your nose. As you breathe in through your nose, allow your chest and torso to become expansive and relaxed. Turning your attention now to your back, making sure that all the muscles of your back soften and relax. The muscles of your torso, your chest and back, and now your abdomen, letting your whole torso relax completely. And finally, your arms and legs, all the way to the tips of your fingers and toes. Allow your limbs to relax. The whole body now from head to toe. Allow your whole body now to relax as deeply as you can. You can just enjoy any sense of relaxation or peace within your body. It's very normal for our mind to be very busy and active. And it's even possible that throughout this meditation, your mind may still remain busy. But please don't worry about this. We simply follow now this guidance through our breathing meditation, and we can improve the quality of our peace within our own mind. So now continuing to breathe gently and naturally through your nose. With each exhalation, imagine breathing away any remaining physical stress or tension. But we can now focus on breathing away any other thoughts, busyness, distractions that may be on your mind. Just gently focusing on each exhalation, breathing away whatever is on your mind. When your mind wanders to other things, we're following distractions or busy thoughts, we can just relax, take a step back in our mind, return to your breath, and breathe away those busy thoughts gently with each exhalation. We can continue to breathe away whatever's on your mind. And with each inhalation now, imagine that you yourself are surrounded in pure, clear light, which is the nature of profound peace. And as you breathe in, imagine as you draw your breath inward, that this beautiful, clear light, profound light, fills your body and mind. So we're drawing in this pure, clear light into your body and mind. Continuing to exhale whatever busyness or negativity you may feel. So we continue just like this, breathing in pure, clear light, filling your body and mind. Breathing away any remaining busyness, distractions, and so on. When your mind wanders away, which is very normal, very common, we just return our attention back to our breath and return to the visualization, breathing in pure light, breathing out busyness. So now let's imagine that our body and mind are completely filled with this pure, clear light. Our body and mind are now pervaded completely by profound peace. Even if you don't feel profoundly at peace, that's okay. Enjoy simply whatever relaxation or well-being you may have. You can imagine that it becomes vast, unlimited. We can enjoy this inner experience of peace and calm. Connecting to our capacity for profound happiness at our heart. Then from here we can start to contemplate very lightly, gently, the deeper level of our mind, our consciousness. If we can experience a little bit of peace through breathing meditation, what if we could increase or deepen our peace and happiness to its fullest extent possible? What if we could become such a person who had unlimited peace, unlimited happiness? We can connect to our deeper level of peace and happiness by contemplating our mind and our heart. Our conscious awareness resides at our heart. And its nature is empty like space, like a clear sky. So very simply imagine and connect to your awareness at your heart as being sky-like, clear and vast and expansive. It doesn't matter if our mind is still busy. We can just imagine these thoughts, distractions are merely clouds passing through the sky of your mind at your heart. And remain with this sky-like feeling at your heart, the clarity of your mind. We just connect and enjoy this spacious feeling at our heart for a few more moments. And so it is this peace, this clarity of our mind, our own inner capacity for peace and happiness, joy, and other positive qualities, which remain despite feeling stressed or anxious, worried, and so on. So it's this personal experience of peace, which we can now remember many times today, as often as you like. We can reconnect to this experience in meditation whenever we need to. And so now we can conclude our meditation. And as you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you.
That was really lovely. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
I feel like I took a little nap, although I didn't feel awake. It was really good.
Good.
So thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
So,
I wanted to, Margot, if I could just share a couple maybe ideas, because we have a few minutes left. I thought maybe, because it's wonderful to enjoy some meditation like this, and it's definitely needed as medicine. So from a Buddhist approach, we consider meditation like medicine, and we can, as we know in our everyday life, medicine can be used either after the fact, once the symptoms have sort of arisen, whatever they may be, or they can be done as preventative medicine. And so certainly meditation is the same thing, is in the same category. We can use meditation to help our mind relax after a difficult day, just in general, to help after, if our mind is disturbed in some way. But I would say the more beneficial way of using meditation is as preventative medicine, right? To sort of empower our mind, to enrich our mind so that we don't get as negative as sometimes we normally get. To use meditation as a means to build up our mind, to fortify our mind and make it robust, make it powerful, to make it strong so that life doesn't affect us nearly as strongly as it may do now. And so I chose this meditation, the last portion, the clarity of mind meditation, because I really feel that whatever your experience with meditation, this can be a valuable tool, not only in meditation, but particularly out of meditation. And I'm hoping that you had some experience, that you got some good feeling from imagining your mind like clear empty space, like a spacious sky. It's a beautiful image. It's a beautiful image, isn't it? Just thinking my mind is spacious, it's clear, it's calm, it's pure. From a Buddhist psychology perspective, we say this is our Buddha nature, this is our pure nature we're connecting to, this quality of mind, this spacious peace. And so the more we connect to that, the more we have the opportunity to identify ourselves in that way, right? Because if we're always thinking about ourselves as our bad habits of mind, our stresses, our worries, our frustrations, if we think, because those are coming up a lot in our mind, we think, well, it makes sense to call myself a frustrated person because why? I feel a lot of frustration in my life. That makes sense. But if through meditation, we're starting to connect to a deeper level of ourself, a deeper level of mind, a peaceful level of mind, can't we just as readily call ourselves a peaceful person? It's not a lie at that point. It's not just a nice idea. Like, that becomes our experience. Even if it's just for 10 seconds. We're like, oh, I can feel peace. That's within me. That's part of who I am. And maybe right now, what's mostly being experienced is negative states of mind. Or maybe put another way, our positive minds are a bit random, right? They're not coming as often as we'd like. Our peace isn't there as often as we'd like. So meditation gives us a very profound scientific method to access our potential for peace and calm. And then in doing so, one practical method can just be whenever you're feeling some peace, and it doesn't necessarily need to be through meditation. It can be maybe you're just relaxing, you're going for a nice walk, and you feel a little bit of peace in your heart. Then you notice that, think, that feels good, I like that. And then identify yourself, think of yourself, I'm a peaceful person in this moment. It's simple, isn't it? Anyone can do this, but oftentimes we under-acknowledge those moments of peace. We think, oh, that's nothing, and just sort of go through our day. But we mostly think of ourselves as a stressed person or a worrier or whatever the case may be, which only just exacerbates it, as we know, it just makes it worse. So if we can catch ourselves, whether through meditation or in daily life in general, and just connect to this spacious peace at our heart, just think, there I am, right? There I am. And so this is just one nice way. Another method is just to really think the nature of my mind is sky-like, and any negativity that's coming through, maybe we're having a bad day, our mind is really turned up, really negative. We just think that's just a storm in the sky of my mind. It's just a storm, it'll pass. And I'll conclude, I know that we're at 10:30, so I'll conclude with just a very brief quote. It comes from a book, How to Solve Our Human Problems. It's beautiful, written by my teacher, Geshe Kelsang Gyatso. I'll just read it once, and if you, there you have it, Margot has it. Wow, fantastic.
Well, if anybody needs to see it, there it is.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, so page 42 in that book, if you want to get it, I'll just read it. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite quotes from the whole book. Just as there is room in the sky for a thunderstorm, so there is room in the vast space of our mind for a few painful feelings. And just as a storm has no power to destroy the sky, so unpleasant feelings have no power to destroy the mind. So whenever we're having a bad day, which is, these days it can be common, we can think, okay, do I want to focus on the storm in my mind, or do I want to focus on the clarity, the sky of my mind? Because we have choice, we can do one or the other, right? But one we know is a healthier option, a healthier choice, and the other one is not so healthy, right? So there's lots, that's a simple, it's a brief one sentence quote. There are lots of pearls of wisdom in this book. I wish we had 16 hours to go through this book together, but we don't. But next time, So I'll leave you with that. It was a real pleasure to spend this time with you this morning, and hope we meet again. Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, I will very much look forward to it, as I know others will as well. And Amy, thank you for the books, by the way. That's how I came to them and have come to you. So much appreciated. So again, Gen Zamling is the resident teacher at the Kadampa Meditation Center, and that's Kadampa in Chicago. Mm-hmm. So how can people reach you if they would like more of this?
Yeah, great. Thanks for asking. So they can go right to our website, which is easier to understand than our name, because no one's heard of Kadampa Buddhism, generally speaking. So our website is really simple. It's just meditateinchicago.org, meditateinchicago.org. And from there, you can access our live stream classes. We're doing classes 7 days a week, often 2 or 3 times a day. Morning, noon, and night, so to speak. So There are lots of ways to get introduced. If you want to take this further, you're more than welcome to join anytime, and you can come and go as you please, just whenever your schedule allows and your interest allows. So we'd love to have you anytime. Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I will look forward to seeing you in the future and seeing how we can connect.
Absolutely. Great
All
to
the
be here.
rest of you, as always, wonderful to have you with us. Thanks for joining us. Good to see your faces. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Take peace with you. Take that clarity with you. And we'll see you next time.
Great.
I'm Dr. Margot Jacot. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.